Join us on the program right now, Sarah Ellis of the blog 52 Weeks, 52 Things. Sarah, thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. First of all, I got to say, I love the concept of the blog itself and exploring something new every week and challenging yourself. So how'd you come up with the idea?
Well, I just kind of needed some spice in life and to get out there and find what I really like. I didn't really have any hobbies, that I followed, and I thought it was important to get out there and figure out what I wanted to do.
That's cool. So you started this back in January?
Yes, I started the very first week of January, and I've done something each week since then.
All right, and the most recent entry on your blog is all about archery and skeet shooting. Now, this was not your first time with a gun, right?
It was not. It was my third time. About a year and a half ago, I went to a range and shot a .22 for the first time, and then about 3 months ago, fired a shotgun and a rifle for the first time.
Okay, but this was your first time skeet shooting. So,
yes.
So what did you think?
Well, like many things I've attempted, I was not very good at it. Apparently, it's kind of hard to hit a moving target that's very tiny. But I enjoyed it. It was fun to get out there and to challenge myself and to try something new.
And now, what about archery? What were you doing there?
Well, I just had like a simple what I'm guessing is a child's bow for me to be strong enough to pull it back. It was a 20-pound bow. And I also tried a 50-pound compound bow, which I was unsuccessful at being able to use, but just in a friend's backyard and doing some target practice with it.
That's so cool. And, there's the big picture of you smiling on your blog, holding up the shotgun. You've got your eyes and you've got your ears. And I love seeing those pictures, Sarah, of people having a good time at the range. And I know you say that, like many things that you've done, you weren't very good at first, but you had a good time.
Yes, I did. It was a blast.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
So of the things that you've been doing this year, and I've had a chance to look over your blog, I will say probably less bruises, perhaps with skeet shooting than when you were kayaking, or at least more localized bruises in the shoulder.
Yes, a lot less bruising than kayaking. I had an incident where my kayak slipped over in the rapids and left me with some pretty cut and bruised legs. But I was very safe, and I had a friend there to rescue me. So it was still a lot of fun.
I was going to say, have you had one of these moments where you thought to yourself, Sarah, why did I pick this to do this week? Why couldn't I pick how much cheesecake can I eat? Or, something like that.
Well, I actually have one of those moments coming up Friday. I'm scheduled to go skydiving.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm going back and forth between very exciting and wondering if I've made a huge mistake.
I've kind of lived my life without scheduling wedding myself up to this point. I've never really had the need to plan ahead. I wish you the best of luck, Sarah. I've had friends who've done that. All of them have lived, and they tell me it's amazing. But I don't think I'd ever do it.
Well, hopefully it will go well without incident.
Are you worried at all?
Not really. I have two friends that have gone to the same place I'm jumping from, and they both had really positive experiences. So I'm not too nervous about it. I'm concerned that I might not be able to because we're supposed to have some storms that morning. But hopefully it will go well.
Now, do you have the rest of your year planned out already, or are you kind of winging it after up to a certain point?
I have the next couple weeks planned out. That's pretty much all I can do at any given time. It's a lot easier to do when you have things planned than to get to a week and think, crap, I don't know what I'm doing this week. I need to find something.
Right. And, now you've almost reached the halfway point. Have you stopped to think about and evaluate sort of how the year has gone and what you were expecting to get out of it and what you have gotten out of it?
I've definitely gotten out of it a lot more than I expected. I didn't really expect to learn as much as I've had about myself and about what my interests are and what I want to do. And the more stuff I do, the more I want to add to the list. I think I have 118 things on my list to do now. When I started out in January, I only had 45 and was wondering if I'd be able to have something every week. But now I have way more than I can possibly handle.
That is very cool. Well, listen, I wish you the best of luck in the rest of your endeavors. If you want to go shoot machine guns or something, let me know. We can set you up.
I'll definitely let you know.
All right, and please, good luck skydiving. Land safely.
Thank you so much.
All right, Sarah Ellis joined us. 52 weeks, 52 things.wordpress.com on Cam and Company.